Let's play ball here from Skyland Stadium. Anthony Cafone, Campeo here on the Home Team Network, simulcast on Mixler. Miners in their all-white uniforms, black numbers, yellow outlines, black hats with the yellow logo on top. Maybe a different change of uniforms for Joliet in this second game, orange jerseys with gray pants. Blaine Huter on the mound. Lineup coming at your way here for the Joliet Slammers. Leading off in left field will be Liam MacArthur. Batting second, the switch hitting second baseman Antonio Valdez. Designated hitter and batting third, Brian Fleta. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Braylon Marine. Actually, that's the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ernie Ordonez. Batting sixth, the third baseman, the all-star Ian Battipaglia. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Nick Inatone, getting the start here in Game 2 after sitting in Game 1. And also a change at catcher, batting eighth, Drew Stengren. Batting ninth and doing again the lefty center fielder, Chris Davis, going up against the 6'5", Blaine Huter.
Huter has a little bit of a different kind of arm slot that you're going to see. He delivers very over-the-top. Extension is key with him. He's not going to give you a lot of velocity, but he's just going to give you a ton of different looks with that changeup curveball combination.
Yeah, he got three-quarter arm slides, very snappy, just comes right down at the plate. It's tougher for those left-handed hitters to really get a read on that sinker ball in on the hands. There's a big ground ball pitcher like you mentioned, Cam, and he's going to try to get that a lot tonight. As the throw down to second, ready to go. The sun just dipping over the left field grandstand, so almost the entire field covered in shadow except for that right field part. Around first pitch here, it's a 71-degree night here in Augusta, New Jersey. Beautiful night for baseball. It's cleared up beautifully. It was cloudy most of the day, but now it's nice and sunny as Liam MacArthur steps in. Blaine Huter steps in on the mound. First pitch underway. A fastball misses high and away. Ball 1-0. Umpires for tonight's game here. Home plate, it'll be Henry Schmulowitz. At first base, Kevin Furman. And at third base, Jordan Alfonso.
And a good sign for this game in general is that the shadows have largely disappeared. In Game 1, we had a significant shadow over and left. It's largely gone. It's mostly all covered the field.
2-0 pitch, fastball away, and 3 balls early on with the fastball for Blaine Huter. And it's been one of his issues was in the relief spot. It's been a control problem. A lot of walks given up here in the early parts of this season. 3-0 pitch and ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to lead off as Liam MacArthur aboard to start this one.
Well, when you have that kind of arm slot, when you deliver that kind of over the top, you really have to pull the baseball when you release it. If you don't, you're going to get a lot of outside pitches because of the way, you come off on the right side.
As he quick throws over to MacArthur. Scott Seeger getting his first bit of action over there at first base. Was the DH in Game 1, his first start. As he another chance. So quickly 2 throws over at MacArthur, able to retreat back.
MacArthur's definitely a threat to run. And another good thing for him is great eye.
And the first pitch is a strike to Antonio Valdez, who homered in Game 1, took a fastball in on the hands, just pulled it to straightaway right for his 7th of the year. And it gave the Slammers a 3-1 lead, and that would be the score that held. And the 0-1 pitch, a fastball up and away for ball 1.
Huter gives me a lot of comparisons to the Justin Verlander kind of delivery. That flick, that over-the-top kind of flick.
And he's got the velocity to measure as that one pitch is fouled off. He gets 92 on his fastball, 83 a little bit on his changeup. He can mix up the speeds when he needs to as he's looking for a new ball. And you talk about his career over at Weber International. He was a fantastic guy there. Over 223 strikeouts in his last 2 seasons there. Won the Conference Pitcher of the Year. 1-2 pitch, grounded over to second. D'Amato flips to short for 1. Zimmerman over to first, not in time. As Valdez able to dig out in the box for the 4-6 fielder's choice.
I believe that ball may have hit the right side or the left side of the mound, and that may have saved it from being a double play because it took a little bit of a weird bounce there. and kind of slowed down. So D'Amato got it in his glove quick, and Zimmerman did all he could, but just a little bit late, probably due to that slower bounce it got off the mound.
And first pitch strike with a fastball 0-1. We've seen a couple of weird hops in this turf today. There's one at third base where it was Battapalia just had to sort of almost scoop it and flip it up to himself. There's no bounce. You never really know when you're playing on turf what the bounce is going to be. 0-1 pitch, and there's a breaking ball in there for strike two. And Huter's starting to find control now.
Yeah, and he's getting a lot on that outside edge. Hasn't really gotten inside yet, but you also got a very left-handed heavy start to the order, so want to bring it on the outside first and then kind of use that big old changeup and the curveball to kind of go down.
0-2 pitch, fastball high, 1-2. And that's one thing about Mike Pinto, the manager for Joliet. What he likes is a balanced lineup. You've seen a lot this season, 4 lefties, 4 righties, and a switch hitter. They like that straight balance in the order. That's what they built this team to be. And that's what they're going to do every single night. Doesn't matter the pitcher. 1-2 pitch here from Huter. Runner goes. Ball inside. Throw down to second. Oh, O'Brien with a great throw and a great tag from Zimmerman to nail Valdez for the second out.
O'Brien was very, very on top of the whole situation. He was looking second all the way. And a bit of a late jump there from Liam MacArthur. Just got a little bit late. Huter already with the pickoff moves definitely hurt that. And just a great throw by O'Brien on a pitch that was a little bit tough to go on.
As the breaking ball inside 3-2. And that's one of O'Brien's calling cards when he played in college at Corbin University. 35% caught stealing percentage. Won the 2021 and 2023 Gold Glove for his conference. Payoff pitch here from Huter. That one fouled off.
As you mentioned, O'Brien, a great glove back there, and that's one of the reasons why you have him in the lineup as much as you can, even though sensically wise from a manager perspective, it doesn't make sense to throw out the same catcher, 3 or 4 straight days in a row, but
he had the off day yesterday. I also have to mention that, but a doubleheader too, 14 innings is a lot for a catcher. Full count. That one is a foul ball as it almost ate up Seeker. Luckily, it bounced foul.
Well, Seeker making his first start over there at first. He was the DH in the first game. And you see it's a little bit of a different feeling over there at first because you've got to worry about not only how the ball bounces off the dirt and the turf, but you also got to worry about a ball close down the line over the bag because the ball can take a lot of weird bounces off the bag.
We'll do the 3-2 again. Huter's pitch. That one grounded, base hit through the right side. And past Seeker into right field. Sayer will get it in quickly and a 2-out single for Bryant Fleta.
Seeker didn't even want to try for that one. He just ran the other way, but it was also a perfectly placed ground ball from Fleta. And, a guy that he's known a lot for his discipline and for his ability to just pull the ball down for extra bases.
Again, we mentioned him in the first game. Fleta with a 32 years old, one of the older guys in the Frontier League. But he just has a knack about just getting on base. 5 walks in his last 17 plate appearances coming into today. Picked up another one in that last game as the 0-1 pitch is a fastball as Marine has to get out of the way for ball 1. Marine in game 1 was 1 for 4 with a single. Looking to break slumps here is Joliet. As the 1-1 pitch, a breaking ball. Look at that curveball. Snaps right into the zone for strike 2.
That's the first time we've seen the curveball.
It's a good one.
And, yeah, it was a good one. It even fooled a little bit Keenan O'Brien up there. He had to bring it all the way down to get that in the strike zone.
1-2, ground up the middle. Zimmerman able to snare it. Flip it over the head of D'Amato. And that'll be an E6 everybody reaches. Zimmerman trying to make a tough play off balance and just couldn't get the flip on target. And the first error of the day for either team here in this doubleheader, an E6.
I think a little bit of what led that to happen was Zimmerman, who had to range far to his left to make that play, had trouble getting it out of his glove, so got a little bit of a weird handle on the ball, and when he flipped it, he just couldn't aim it correctly.
He looked like he almost tripped up on that turf a little bit. And the first pitch breaking ball is high for ball one. Here to Ernie Ordonez. Ordonez singled and scored a run in game one, went 1 for 3.
He's a tough guy.
1-0 pitch. Snap throw to second, and able to slide back safely is Fleta. Tried to see if they can throw behind the runner, but Fleta aware of the situation.
He's a tough guy to really get a read on, Ordonez. He's a big strikeout guy, strikes out almost 50% of the time. But at the same time, you know, he's got the power, he's a big guy, and you know he can pull the ball with ease down this left field line.
1-1 count. Swing and a miss, had a good change up there from Huter. Just took a lot off that one. Now it's 1-2 count. Ordonez went to Central Arizona University, and he actually graduated with the most at-bats in their program history with 279. He likes to stand in there. He's an Iron Man and plays every day here for Joliet. 1-2 pitch, and that one fought off, fouled, back to the screen.
Went curveball, just went fastball there. I wouldn't be surprised if you see changeup down in the zone, especially 1-2. And O'Brien's very capable of handling a changeup in the dirt if it comes to that.
1-2 pitch, breaking ball, curveball, flow down to right, Sayer settling under in the only tunnel where there's a little bit of sun poking through, but he's able to read it and make the catch to end the top of the first. No runs on 1 hit and 2 left. We played a half inning. No score here as the Miners dig in for their first time to that bat. We'll be right back here on the Miners Radio Network, Mixler simulcast on Home Team Network.